Welcome to 4x4. I know, this isn't my normal setup. Someone destroyed my studio. Yeah, I know. I have tons of luck. Anyways, welcome to 4x4. We are the result of 4 billion years of evolution. In this show, I'm giving you 4 little nuggets of information from the past and the present, help you decide if we are the pinnacle of evolution or should humanity slip into something more comfortable, like a coma. In the 18th century, this woman in Russia, Valentina Vasilera, if I'm saying that right, my Russian is horrible, sorry. She actually holds the Guinness Book of World Records for giving birth to the most children. 69 children in 27 births. Yes, so if you're from Russia, you might be related to her, I don't know. But pretty much 69 children. I only got one thing to say about this. These days, people are kind of freaking out because they're like, well, what if Hillary Clinton becomes president?
I'm running for president. What? I'm running for president. I'm running for president.
It actually wouldn't be the first time a woman was in charge of the country. Because actually in 1920, Woodrow Wilson had a stroke. Now, they didn't really have a chain of custody and command, and they're like, oh, well, Vice President, you will become president. And he was sitting there and he's like, well, no, I don't want to. And they're like, well, why not? I just took this job pretty much just to get laid. I don't want to be president. I'm sorry. Like, all right, whatever. Well, who's going to be in charge? So Woodrow Wilson's second wife at the time, Edith, stepped up to the plate. And she actually ran the country for a while her husband recovered. And she even played a major part in the Treaty of Versailles. So, you know, it was kind of, they made fun of her a bit, but actually over time, historians and people and critics have come up and said, you know what? She really stepped up to the plate, helped the country. So maybe a woman in Washington wasn't so bad. So, but I understand your fears, all right? I found a Q&A that'll help you with some of those fears.
Today we are hitting the streets to find out where people stand on voting for Hillary for president in the Democratic nomination. Oh, here's a woman walking her dog. Let's ask her how she feels. Hi, how are you? I was wondering where you stand on... ma'am? Ma'am, hi.
Yes, hi.
I was wondering where you stand on...
modeling thing or something.
Oh, right. I was just wondering where you stand on voting for Hillary Clinton for president.
Oh my gosh, Hillary Clinton. She has been through so much. I feel like there was so much drama in the 90s when like Bill cheated on her, and like I just feel like she's trying to
There was a lot of drama in the 90s, but how do you feel about voting for president for her for president today?
You know, I feel like running for First Lady again, I don't even know if you can do that, but it's super brave of her that she has like a full
well,
campaign.
she's not running for First Lady. That's not actually something you can run for. She's running for president. How do you feel about voting for her for president?
See, the thing is, like, if I was cheated on by like a politician, I would totally run again for First Lady, like just to spite him. So I feel like it's like, yay, Hillary, like.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. Let's if I can have a second of your time, I work for the Democratic Party, and I was just wondering how you guys feel about voting for a woman for president.
Is this about Hillary?
Yeah, yes, it is actually. I'm trying to gather information to see where the public stands on voting for her.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like she's like really confident and stuff. Like she doesn't apologize for like how good she is at her job.
Oh, okay. Are you aware that as Secretary of State, she played a key role in the assassination of Osama bin Laden?
The secretary would be good, for sure.
Yeah, I think that's a good job for her because she can like, organize the office and be like, okay, what do you want? What do you want for lunch today? Like, and just like, yeah, getting those orders straight.
Organized, being on time, running all the errands.
So she wasn't just a secretary. She was actually Secretary of State, which is a very high-ranking government official. I
feel like that's a lot of responsibility for the whole state.
That's like so many lunch orders and.
Yeah, and just like keeping track of like the receipts and the records and stuff, and how do you know what someone's usual order is if you're doing the whole state?
She was Secretary of State for the whole country. It's actually an appointed.
Oh my
That's
God.
I mean, she's talented though. She seems very smart. She could keep track of everything. If anyone could do it, she could do that.
Yeah, I'd vote for her for Secretary of State for sure.
Hi, excuse me, sir. Hi. I work for the Democratic Party. I was wondering how you feel about Hillary Clinton running for the nomination.
Oh, I love the idea.
You do?
Absolutely. I think she may be the key to getting our country out of debt. She could save us a ton of money.
That is such an interesting answer. How do you feel like she would save us a ton of money?
Well, she'd only be making 75 cents on the dollar, right? I say bring on the bargain president. Excuse me, I have to.
All right, we're going to play a little game. It's called What's Wrong with This Post? Figure it out? That's right. She's not pregnant. She has a fever of 102. Yeah. So if you know this girl, I wouldn't suggest taking your temperature at her house. But hey, I don't judge. I've done dumb things too.
Night out on the town, $75.
So, how about a blowjob?
Getting the nerve to ask such a question? $12 bottle of wine.
Are you crazy? My parents might see.
Come on, who's gonna see us at this hour? I'll return the favor.
Wait, can you imagine if we got caught? Oh my God, what my dad would do to you.
There's nobody around. Everybody's asleep.
No way, it's way too risky.
Please. I love you so much.
Actually using a line like that? Another $12 bottle of wine.
I just can't.
Please?
Dad says to go ahead and give him a blowjob. Or I can do it. Or if need be, he'll come down himself and do it. But for God's sake, tell him to take his hand off the intercom.
Having a girlfriend whose father has a sense of humor? Priceless.
If you're from Western Pennsylvania, you probably heard of the Green Man. All right, now who the Green Man was people would be driving along the highway and they'd see this green, disfigured monster that like glowed green, and they couldn't figure out what it was. They were scared. People kept reporting to the police. They were monster hunting. They're looking for it. They're like, what the hell? What is this? Is it like a ghost, an apparition? Is it like the Jolly Green Giant? Is it Shrek? I mean, is it benzoyl bicarbonate? Bob. I know Bob's blue. Leave me alone. I like Bob. Anyways, they finally find this green monster. And turns out it's a man named Raymond Robinson. And what happened was Raymond was, when he was 8 years old, he climbed a power pole trying to get to this bird's nest. And the electric wires got wrapped up in him and he got burned severely. He lost his eyes, his ears, his nose, and one of his arms. And that's right. And he got burned so bad that actually he had a green hue, like tint to his skin. So that's why when the headlights would hit him, he would literally glow green. But when they finally talked to him, they found out that he was walking at night, because when he walked at day, people would ridicule him and give him a hard time. So he would walk at night alone so he could see the outside. So, guess we know who the real monsters are.
Might we ask your name, madam?
Susan.
No. We mean like your monster name. Like, what do people scream when they see you coming? You know, like, look out! Here comes!
Susan.
Really?
Susan! Ooh, I just scared myself. That is scary.
That does it for this episode of 4x4. If you'd like to get a free copy of my book, you can go to www.celebtium.com. I'll put a link in the description below. And remember, you are the result of 4 billion years of evolution. So if you're going to be two-faced, at least make one of them pretty.